Hello.
Hi. She's already giggling.
Oh,
That's Abby, and I'm Becky. Go ahead.
It's Wednesday, and you know what that means.
Ooh, ooh.
It's the Bead Places weekly live party. Ooh, ooh. You gotta ooh with me.
I already did it.
Okay. If you're new here, my name's Abby.
And I'm Becky.
And we are a part of the Bead Place. We are a brick and mortar bead and yarn shop in the St. Louis area, as well as an online retailer and wholesaler of jewelry and art supplies.
Yeah.
So we are coming to you live tonight from fabulous, stormy Fairview Heights, where it is quite balmy and kind of rugged outside, honestly.
My glasses fogged up when I got out of the car. It's so weird.
I dried my glasses when we came in, yet somehow there's
still stuff on them.
I don't know how that happened.
Welcome to St. Louis.
Yeah. So if we get a little bit
robot-y,
you'll have to forgive us. So thank you to those of you that have joined us so far. If you wouldn't mind sharing this video so that more people can join in to this party that we're having, we would appreciate it. So feel free to like the video if you are watching on YouTube, heart the video if you're watching on Facebook, and share it with your friends.
With spirit fingers.
Spirit fingers, yeah. All right. Hey, Coral. Hi, Lori. Hi, Sally.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, other Lori. Hi. Hello. Hello. All righty.
What are we doing tonight?
Yeah, what are we doing tonight?
We're doing color combo. Woo! First Wednesday of the month.
Yes. So, the color combo exercise is a really cool challenge hosted by Carrie Griffiths and Paula Keene of the makers of Mixed Media Art/Artists group on Facebook. And basically what happens is there's a color combination selected. You probably saw it as the preview screen, and we'll put it on screen in a minute so you can see it again. But the challenge is to make something using those colors. And what are the other things? You use black and white.
You can also use black and or white and a metallic. Yes. And Carrie himself told me, since we are here and doing beads, and if you're using paint, you can get really specific, but with beads, you can't. So Carrie told me that we can have a wild card. If something isn't quite right, we can throw it in there because we're working with a dry medium.
Oh, I like that. We're working with a dry medium, so we get extra privileges.
Yeah, from Carrie himself.
So if you want to check out more about the color combo challenge, we've got links in the description of this video. And then we would encourage you to make something with these colors and post it in not only our Facebook group, but then that Facebook group as well. And that's linked in the video as well. And then the other thing that I wanted to mention is that thanks to your suggestions, we have made it super easy for you guys to make something using these colors. And how we've done that is you will help us tonight through our Choose Your Own Adventure stream. You'll help us select beads that you would like to see us use for this month. And then those bead styles will be turned into a mystery inspiration kit for you. So it's a small mystery smattering. Won't necessarily be a mystery after tonight, but
yeah. Stuff using the stuff that we use tonight.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I am going to link that in chat for you guys. And I'm going to turn the can you shoot? Are you able to see it? No, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I
believe the link to the smattering with beads tonight, I believe we have a couple bags left over from a couple previous months too.
We do.
If you missed it.
Yep. And that'll be on the link as well. I'm just going to spread these out a little bit.
Okay.
And then there we go. They're on screen. So do you want to talk a little bit about the colors and your designs?
Yeah. So the colors this month are, burnt ochre, blue indigo, and turquoise.
Yes.
So my interpretation of turquoise is more greeny blue, but in the photo it looks more bluey green. So we're going to use our imagination. This is art here. We're doing our thing. So here's a few prints, gel prints that I've made with those colors. This is my favorite one. Anyway, familiar with gel printing? If you're not, I teach it here.
I just wanted to say I put on the screen real quick the image so people would see the reference of the colors that we're working with.
Yeah.
But we'll go back to just you.
Yeah. So if you want to learn to make papers like this, I teach it here in person and online. Let us know. All the stencils you see in here are designed by me and for sale on the internet. Let us know if you're interested. So yeah, this one's called Punctuation Parade, and I did the dark blue,
hey, Caroline,
a little bit, and then I did the orange. Well, I keep on saying orange, it's ochre, and then I did the aqua. So I think they're all like represented pretty well there.
Yeah, definitely.
And then this, a little bit more straightforward. You can clearly see the different colors in that one. That's called Beam Me Up Butterfly. Kind of trippy. I like to make it fly. Woo. Yeah. Anyway, this one.
Speaking of trippy, Eric's here. Hi, Eric.
Hi, Eric.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, he's not?
No, I was saying, I said, speaking of trippy. I was just being weird.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. My husband is named Eric. And yeah, if you were in the chat, you would see some funny emojis.
He is in the chat. I'm saying,
oh, he is?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He is here. And so I was just joking, meaning like, speaking of trippy. Like,
okay.
Never mind.
Because he tripped?
Did he trip? No, I just meant like.
He fell off a ladder.
He's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So, like, never mind. Just continue.
Hi, Eric. Yeah, I'm talking about my gel prints again. So this one is the color combo minus the turquoise, but we're allowed to use black and white. So I used a black. This is micaceous iron oxide, and you can see it. It's glittery. So that gives it a different kind of a look. This is the colors again with only a little bit of the turquoise.
Beautiful.
Again, it looks different. That's keyhole orifices. And this is, I threw some silver in there.
Yeah, love it. So with these different representations of the color, oh, I'm sorry, you got one more to show.
One more. Yeah. So this is just a mess. This is a cleanup sheet for everything. And, but you can still see all the colors there. And there's some silver in here too. And it's a mess and I love it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say is with these different prints, it's an easy way for you guys to see all the different vibes, all the different kind of iterations that we can go with these colors. So some of them can be bright, bold, vibrant. Some of them can be like really kind of rustic, patina metallic. Some are very silver. Some are very copper. So depending on the choices and the amount, like the quantity of beads and the visual impact that that those selections make.
Visual impact.
Really different vibe.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I did just want to link one more time the Choose Your Own Adventure Mystery Inspiration Kit. It is $14.95. You guys will want to choose the one for blue, indigo, turquoise, and burnt ochre if that is what you are wanting. And let's. Yeah,
it's enough in the bag to easily make a necklace or a couple bracelets.
Oh yeah, totally.
Some people do order 2 or 3 of them if they just want a big project, but yeah, one is enough to do some pretty cool stuff with.
Yeah. So, Becky, you missed Kayla saying that's a cool one, Becky, about one of your prints. But I did just want to highlight Caroline's comment. She says, I received my first monthly fun pack. It is so beautiful. So that's a great reminder for us to let you guys know that next Wednesday we will be opening up our monthly fun pack, which is a subscription that we offer.
The one that we just sent out.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm going to link that in chat as well. And, oh, Debbie, you're not late. You're good. You only missed a little bit, but the fun stuff is to come. So I'm going to link monthly fun pack, and Becky, you can dismantle
my phone so we can walk around the shop.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
try and do this without turning the volume up or down. There we go.
Buckle your seatbelts, everyone.
Going for a ride.
Pardon the mess around the store. We have so many events this week. Friday is going to be wild.
Friday's going to be a party. Yeah. I have a paper bead workshop. Abby's doing a live stream for Softflex. Is that right? No.
It's the Bead Shopping Network.
The Bead Shopping Network. She's waving at you. And then also Jenny has a class here too. She has Fix It Friday where people bring in their broken jewelry and she shows them how to fix it. So all kinds of stuff going on. We're going to have fun. So last month when when aventurine was a color, we used real aventurine. So today I would like to use real turquoise. So which ones do we like?
We have a lot of turquoise pulled over.
They are over there, yeah. Maybe I'll go to the whole table. It's really impressive. So go over here. There's our yarn section right there. So yeah, so here's a lot of our turquoise that we have out for an event we just had. We just had Western Night. So here's a lot of turquoise. So if you see something here you like and you think we should use tonight, let me know. I personally like these a lot. What's this? Aren't those cool?
Show the whole bracelet.
There's a double strand. Do the best I can with one hand here. But yeah, isn't that cute? Did Becca make this?
Yes.
Yeah. Very cool. And then there's some chips and some slabs. I call them slabs. Oh, and there's a horseshoe. There's a snake in my boot. We have pendants. Do we like the chips? Do we like the bright ones? Do we like the more traditional colors? They are small, big, faceted, not faceted.
Let's do our first either or. How about we do chips or a round?
I don't know if you heard Abby. Yeah, let's do our first either or. We're going to do chips or rounds. So turquoise chips or turquoise rounds. Let us hear about it in chat.
And I would say I count nuggets as chips for this.
Yeah, nuggets are totally chips. Yeah, there's nuggets and chips up here. Totally. Yeah. There's a cute necklace that Abby made. Cool stuff. Oh, we have pearls over here.
Chips are winning by a landslide.
Really? Chips are winning by a landslide. Okay. I like these too. These have real rust on them. Where's my camera? There it is. Have real rust on them. Okay, so chips are winning by a landslide.
Oh, yeah. Chips are winning.
Okay.
All right, so then within the chips.
Yeah. Within the chips, we have these little bitty ones that are more greeny. This is actually more color combo. This is
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 is more of a greeny. 2 is more bluey. There's the chips, and then the nuggets. This one is it's got some browns in it too. This actually might be. Number 3 is my favorite because look, it almost has the ochre color on it.
That's so funny. I just typed that in the comments.
Did you? Yeah. And then the 4th one is this. Yeah, if it were up to me, I would choose number 3. But what do you guys think? Just because this has the ochre color on it.
It's looking like 3 is slightly leading over 4.
Okay.
It's close, so we'll give it a minute.
Okay.
If you voted for another number, vote between 3 and 4 now.
Vote between 3 and 4.
Voted for another number.
Yeah. So 3 or 4. 3 or 4. It's fun. We get to go shopping. What are they saying, Abby?
I'm counting.
She's counting.
All right, 3 wins.
3 wins? Okay, cool. Let's take that over. Look at that pretty rainbow. The beads.
I'm going to scoot your prints off the mat so they don't get damaged.
Okay. Okay, there's that. There's our turquoise.
Beautiful. And that is natural Hubei turquoise, and they are gorgeous. Great natural quality.
Cool.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right.
Phenomena. Do, 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 do. What else? What else? Let's look at. Should we look at stones for the ochre? Should we look at glass for the ochre?
I'm gonna put the colors up on the screen so everybody can check it out.
And we'll find more turquoise too. Let's look at some more turquoise in the glass. This is our check glass wall. You'll see in a second.
Oh, I was thinking we could find a different color now.
Okay.
All right.
Should we look for ochre in stones or glass?
I don't know.
Well, I'm right here, so let's look at ochre in the glass.
I'm gonna tighten my boot and hobble on over and get something.
Yeah, she has a sprained ankle. It's no fun. So here is the orangey brownie kind of beads. This is more in Abby's wheelhouse. I'm thinking, yeah, I like these. These aren't quite dark enough though.
No, it's more like rust, like a light rust.
More of a rusty color. This is like Abby's colors.
Well,
I saw one the other day that I thought was really good.
Like those.
Oh, that's bright
red.
Yeah, that's bright red. I'm thinking somewhere in this neighborhood. Yeah, that's two.
It's too yellow.
Yeah. Maybe we'll go look at stones.
Maybe.
And we'll get some seed beads too. We have.
Oh yeah, there's that one size 6. That's really good.
Yeah, I can think of a couple seed bead colors right now that would be perfect. So we have.
That would be pretty.
Yeah. I'm thinking this next to the turquoise that we just chose. Oh yeah, those are fun. Or
what about those flowers?
What does Abby have over here? We've gotten so much new stuff in lately that I don't even know about all of it.
If we use these, we have to take them out of inventory.
Take them out of inventory. Those are cool. They're a little bit kind of red, but I think next to the turquoise, they're going to look awesome.
I think they have enough variation in them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we like the flowers?
Well, let's grab them both and we can vote between.
Yeah. Do we like flowers or rounds? Flowers or rounds? Let's see it in chat. Flowers or rounds?
I'm going to add this to our turquoise pile to vote on later. We have these really cool vintage patina copper beads.
Love them. I used those the other day.
A lot.
Bracelet that I made. Yeah. They're
we
pretty cool.
featured them on our Western night.
Yeah.
And, they were very popular.
And I used them. Flowers or rounds? What are they saying, Abby?
Flowers. Oh, no, it's pretty tight. It's more flowers, but it's pretty tied, honestly.
Let's use both.
Good deal.
Yeah. Because we're going to get 2 or 3 of each color for sure. So this is what we've got so far. I'm pretty excited.
Love it.
I'm going to grab my phone case so it's easier for me to carry my phone around.
Okay.
There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Turquoise over here. And turquoise is right next to the indigo colored stuff too. So I saw these the other day. When I saw the color combo online, I thought, ooh, yeah, these are going to be awesome. I thought of these right away.
Why don't we just pull fun stuff and then we can vote on them later?
Okay, cool.
Do you think that would be easier?
Sure. And then there's this. Oh.
You bonked me.
Let's see what else. Ooh, these are nice. And these even have like a coppery color on them.
That's pretty.
Are these called lanterns? They're not cathedrals. Are these lanterns?
What are they called? I don't remember.
They're pretty.
Faceted bicones. Sally says, I probably shouldn't watch this the day before I come to the shop. I'm starting a shopping list.
Oh, that's right. You're going to come up tomorrow, Sally. You're going to come see me.
Oh, that's cool.
I think she's going to bring her niece or somebody. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. These are nice too. These read darker than they are. They're pretty dark though, but they're nice. Oh, I don't want to drop them.
We can look at them next to the colors.
Yeah. Okay. Let's pick some more turquoise. Let's see. So we have turquoise chips. So let's get something a totally different shape than that. Ooh. I feel like that's too dark.
It's more brown.
But this is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's pull the fire polish.
Fire polish. Yeah. We're trying to pick a couple turquoise. Abby, why don't you show it again so I can picture what the turquoise looks like.
You got it, my friend. There we go. Colors up on the screen.
So it's like a swimming pool color.
Yeah. They're a lot more muted. Like all the colors are a lot more muted than I would expect.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, these melons, because look at that. Yeah.
I like that because it has a copper.
Uh-huh. And it would tie into those copper fire polish you just pulled too.
Well, and it's like that same ochre
color. Yep, it'll pick it up well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colors are so fun.
Yes.
I'm a color nerd. Me and Abby were talking the other day about like how we view colors, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, we use colors totally different." I said, "Yeah, isn't it great?" She said, "Yes." But that's the cool thing. Like, you can interpret it however you want to interpret it and do your thing.
I think these are pretty good. What you think?
No, those are Statue of Liberty.
You think?
Yeah.
I think they're like
that's
dirty turquoise.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. If you really look up close, you can tell that they are turquoise, but you got to really look up close because is that a Picasso finish on there? Yeah.
It's Picasso turquoise.
There you go. Look at me, know what I'm talking about. Let's pull just a couple more of these. These are interesting because it has like the dark and the light. I'm gonna pull these two. We'll talk about these.
I feel like you're looking for like the exact shade, and I'm looking for like all the shades mixed together. So I'm gonna flip the script and look for the exact shades.
Yeah, you're a little bit more abstract than I am.
Here.
That's pretty darn close. Yeah.
We'll put those on for
by itself. It reads mint, but next to the other stuff, it's gonna be really good. I know it. Yeah, let's look at this again. Now these.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay. This color's hard for me. I like cool colors. I know cool colors. Abby likes warm colors, and she knows warm colors. And yeah, warm colors are hard for me. Especially yellow and orange. Okay, let's go look at some seed beads. Let's yeah, this is fire polish down here. There's our rainy parking lot. Okay, let's excuse me. Let's go over here. Is there anything on this table that would be cool? This is one of our feature tables. Bum, 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 bum.
I got in the prettiest iolite today from a friend's bead store that closed. Some remaining
little teaser.
And
I made over 100 treasure tubes.
But they're, I think, like $100 a strand. So I don't know that they would work for the...
Yeah, probably not that for this, but you know. Okay, let's look at seed beads.
This is the one I was thinking of because it's like, it would be a good pop of that kind of rusty color.
That's a little bit more terracotta than I was thinking, but next to the other stuff, it's going to look different than it does in your hand. So
I think it's perfect.
Okay.
Because remember, it's like a muted kind of like.
Yeah, this is too small, but I was thinking like that color.
Yeah.
But this one's too small. Won't fit on my soft flex.
I think, didn't we use this color? No, we didn't. We used Java.
Right? We used Java, I think. Yeah.
Carrot curl.
Yeah.
Or did we use this in carrot curl?
I don't know if we used it for
sold out of carrot curl.
I don't know.
Why don't
If we had it be in the basket over there.
Yeah, I'll look.
Yeah, Carrot Curl was in April. Carrot Curl, Flushing Pink, and Peach. Okay, so you grabbed 6s, Abby?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna grab a 6 that is indigo blue. And I dropped them on the floor, but that's okay. I'll get them later.
It was Java. You were right.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I remember about stuff. So yeah. So I think this is pretty close. This one is more of a matte finish,
which is probably good because it'll read.
Yeah.
Gray.
Yeah. I'm gonna put away the matte transparent. This is matte opaque, is what I have.
Cool.
Or the Picasso one.
I like the Picasso because it's more like
variable.
Dingy.
So
it reads gray without having to be gray.
I'll take them both over.
And then this is pretty on the nose turquoise right here.
It is. Oh, there's my finger. Sorry. Yeah, that is pretty good. And then grab the Picasso and a regular one of these.
Yeah, and we can vote.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like mostly 6s when I'm working with soft flicks.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Do we
did it.
Grab this one.
Yeah.
Also.
That's more the color that I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool.
We did it.
And then we can vote on them.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Is there anything else we want to look at before we sit down?
I'm going to take a meander. Do you want to scroll down on your comments if you are able to see them? And I'll go look on the computer.
I have a very small window.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, Eric says, "Hey, girls." Yeah. Let's see. I'll be at the paper bead. Yeah, Susan's coming to the paper bead party tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm excited. Not tomorrow, Friday. I keep on saying that. I don't even know what day it is.
Caroline says, "How about those round medium green turquoise on the wall?" Oh, we probably pulled them. If not, Caroline, let us know what we were talking about there, because we were unfortunately scrolled up on the comments and didn't see
the very first turquoise that we looked at. Round turquoise.
The slate blue purple. Did Becky pull it off the wall? We're pulling everything that we're showing, I think, and then we'll vote on them later.
Yeah.
Sally says metal color. I feel like
copper. Yeah.
But we'll vote on them. Caroline says
I think copper, because a lot of the glass has copper-ish on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the ochre is pretty much copper.
What about those beautiful, what is that, Russian Amazonite? Those rectangles? Those are pretty darn close.
These?
Yeah.
Let me see the hole on it.
They're a little bit more.
Yeah, the hole will work. I wasn't sure if the orifice was big enough or not.
They're a little light.
It is. They're cool, though.
They are cool. What do you guys think? Let's do a quick yes or no for those rectangles. Yes, rectangles, no rectangles. Or maybe we could just pull them to the table and vote on them.
We'll pull them to the table and consider it. I like making a beautiful mess. Let's see. And if there are any stones?
Let's vote on a metal color.
Yeah, let's
and then
talk about metal.
We can pull other metals if copper isn't our winner.
Yeah. There's more of our Western Night stuff. We had fun.
Oh, the table's a mess because we were disassembling it, getting ready for the preview tonight.
No disassemble, Johnny 5.
No disassemble, Johnny 5.
One of my first days working here, Abby was disassembling a display of something, and she used the word disassemble a lot, and I told her, no disassemble, Johnny 5. And she was like, what? But now she knows what it is. Now she knows what it is. Yeah. Look at those. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. Okay.
I want these to be in it, but they're not the right color. I just really think they're pretty.
Did you grab the African turquoise, or is that?
No, it's apatite.
Apatite.
Look at these gorgeous, kind of like really light. They do have a lot of inclusions, but they're a beautiful shade of apatite.
Is it going to fit on?
I don't know, and it's not even the right color.
Yeah,
I just thought
I don't think it's going to fit on.
Look how
Eslon.
Look how pretty it would be with everything else, though. Don't you think that would be nice?
Hold it closer to it.
Sorry.
There you go.
It doesn't follow the rules, but maybe
Carrie said we can have a wild card. I don't think it's big enough for soft flex, though.
What about those?
I saw these. But yeah, this could be a floater. This could be my floater. Because yeah, they're are these extra large rollers? Yeah. Larger size rollers. Yeah. So yeah, this could be a floater. Yeah, these are fun. I love these. And those remind me of these.
Ooh. What about these lapis conglomerates?
You know, that's just about 2 out of 3 of the colors there.
Let's put them there and we can vote on them. They're not my
talk about it.
favorite shape, but they're very cool. What do we think about the fire agate? Is that too frosty?
I think it's very similar to what we pulled earlier from down here.
And then I also thought goldstone kind of looked like the kind of ochre.
Yeah, we have chips and turquoise, but I don't want to do 2 chips.
I didn't necessarily mean chips because we've got other goldstone and over there on the wall, but I just thought that maybe.
I think these look like Advil.
Okay, we won't use them. I had too much Advil the last couple weeks.
She has a boot on her leg because she sprained her ankle.
They said if it was a sprain, it would have been healed by now.
Oh, so maybe it's a broken ankle.
They don't know. They couldn't find a break. So.
Wow, you've been walking on it for what, almost 2 weeks?
Yeah, over 2 weeks.
Wow.
What about this? Get out of there.
Maybe. Is that lava?
It's very light, but I feel like it's the right shade, just like
Yeah.
We can.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it.
Do we have any blue?
That's Cookie Monster blue.
Okay.
Yeah. Show everybody what I mean by Cookie Monster blue. Yeah.
That one. Oh, your comment's cute.
Yeah, it's real small.
What the heck?
There's only this really small window that I can see the chat. Yeah.
Sorry, my finger's in the way. Carolyn says, how about the orange floater?
An orange floater. Let's see what we can do.
Orange floater. Oh, I gotta pull these for.
I'm so happy that like a lot of you know what I mean when I say floater because you've been watching and you know that I like a floater and occasionally a bridge. I'm pretty sure those are terms I just made up. So it makes me smile when you guys like talk those words to me. Yeah. Yeah, we have orange that could be a floater. Hey, Lygia, how are ya? Yeah, we have an orange that could be a floater, but it's too bright. And then this one next to it is, I don't know. Yeah, well, this one is okay, I suppose. We
didn't even look at the trade wall.
Yeah, let's go get the trade wall. For sure. Disco ball. Woo woo. There's our chain wall and our year-round Christmas trees.
What the heck? Don't even have fun over here.
Oh my.
Don't even.
Don't
look at my mess down here.
I'm not showing the mess down there. I'm showing waist up.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it looks like a customer has been having fun and putting things back where they don't belong. What are these?
Oh, that's just a really weird mixture
of
old and new.
Wow.
Mostly old. Just random bits and baubles.
I love it. Is this new?
No.
That happens every time I'm here. Is this new? No.
The past 6 months.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
What are our colors again? I'm going to go put them on
Our colors
screen.
are pink and purple and green. If you're up to me. No, I think the January color combo was my suggestion. And it was pretty much like aqua magenta. And I don't know what else. Purple. I don't know. So what are we looking at? We are looking at like a dark orangey brown. And we are looking at turquoise. And we are looking at blue indigo.
I just put it up on the screen, Becky.
Yeah. These are cool. Oh, you can't see.
All right. You're back.
Okay. These are really cool. It reads a little bit more purple, but they're pretty cool. These are wood, and they have a large hole. Yeah. So this is a maybe. It is. But I like them. I like them. Should we put them on the table or no?
I mean, we can vote on them, but they read way more purple than they should.
Yeah, you're right. They are purple. Okay, Becky, put the purple away.
Sally says we need more of the darker blue.
More cowbell.
That's not the right blue either.
No. Indigo blue. Who knew that indigo would be so hard? Last night when I was mixing my colors to make indigo, I did 2 different dark purples and some phthalo blue. And then I had to put mixing white in it. And I put some black in it so it would be opaque instead of transparent. It's fun mixing up colors.
Lacey said that must be a fun place to work at. Tell them about the shirts that we were going to have made. Do you remember?
The fun employed?
I'm fun employed.
Yeah, I'm fun employed at the bead place. Yeah, that's Vera right there. We do have t-shirts. They are right over here. I'm usually wearing one of them, but I think they're in the wash machine right now. So yeah, I'd rather be beading. We have that in pink and we have it in black.
The one on the bottom is the don't eat the beads.
Yeah, that one says grow. And that one says the bead place. And on the back it has a tombstone. It says don't eat the beads. Oh, Vera's wearing that one. Show us your back, Vera. Turn around.
We got to start voting soon.
Turn around, honey. There you go. Don't eat the beads.
Ooh, I found the blue.
You found the blue?
It's not perfect, but it's real close.
Ooh, is that sodalite?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh, what about these?
Those are fun shape.
Yeah, we can vote between the sodalite shapes.
We'll vote
although
on
this one's closer.
We'll vote on the shapes. Yeah, that one's darker.
Oh, what about these?
Let's forget about the trunk show stuff.
I know. These are a portion of the proceeds goes to benefit the Tasharat Orphanage in Mexico.
I think the ones in your hands are better than those.
I got 2 in my hands.
The ones in your hands.
These?
Yes.
Oh, my other hand.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Is this iolite? Dang, those are sweet.
Ooh, sparkle, sparkle.
Is that the right color? Because it's kind of purpley, but it's still gray.
Yeah, it's
too purple.
I like the one in your right hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I think we're gonna go to the table now.
Okay, fine.
Okay, fine.
They voted on copper, by the way.
For a metal color?
Yeah, so while you're doing either ors. Oh. Can I? You don't think that's perfect?
It's a good color, but how are you going to put it in the design?
I have a trick to show
She has an idea? Okay. Okay, so while I'm doing the voting and stuff, you can go find some copper findings, some spacers and things.
So I'm going to do that. I am showing the colors again so that you can see. You got to move it that way a little bit. So we're showing the bottom of the tripod.
There we go.
Perfect. I'm going to grab some copper for us to vote on. And let's start doing some either or both. All right.
You know they're all going to say both.
Back to you, Becky. Back to you in the studio.
Via satellite. I still say via satellite. Like on a Zoom meeting or something. And here's so-and-so via satellite. It's Zoom, whatever. So I chose the Eslon color to be off-white because we had a really good color in the burnt ochre, but I'm not going to use that. And we had...
Becky hates that color, and I love it. And I'm so upset that she's not going to
I'm using it, but maybe not the majority. We'll see.
Like, yeah, I was fighting a bear. That's what happened.
It's true.
There was a bear that came to town, and I fought it.
A polar bear in her neighborhood.
A school bus of children. That's what a polar bear.
A polar bear. Okay. Well, if you're telling stories, may as well make it a good story.
No, the road and the curb became unlevel because the ground settled, and I didn't see it because I wasn't looking down when I was on my morning walk, and I just fell and rolled my ankle underneath me.
Yeah.
And it hurts, but it's getting better. So thank you for asking. Marcy says, love the tubes, and Marcy loves the cord color.
The tubes. Yeah, I've been wanting to do one with a white or an off-white base, and it's summertime, so why not? And I couldn't find something that goes with this color combo like perfectly, and I didn't want it to clash. So off-white it is today. We're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like these are similar. So.
Oh yeah, that's a good either or.
Yeah.
All right, so, guys, either or both.
Stones or lava. Stones or lava. It keeps flashing that I think it's on my volume button.
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay. Stones.
Carnelian or lava.
Or lava.
And we won't make you type carnelian. Stones is easier.
Stones or lava. Let's see. Couple stones. Stone. Marcy says both. Hi, Kayla. Oh, hi, Debbie. Oh, and Jan's here too. Yay.
The gang's all here.
The gang's all here. Yeah. Susan. Hi, Gina. Stones, lava. Both. I think lava is actually winning.
I like it because it's muted. It's soft.
Yeah, it's unexpected. Yeah. Lava. She's making messes over there with the chain. Yeah.
I thought I dropped it on my foot, but I caught it just in time.
Oh no, that would be bad. Lava stones. I don't know. You're gonna have to look at the chat. I can't.
Count them.
Yeah.
We can move on to the next
it
one.
Looks like lava is winning, but I could be wrong. She's finding some chain for me. I'm gonna make a bridge. Oh, the one in your
deconstruct and dangle.
Yeah.
We'll have them pick a dangle.
Oh, like I like both of them, but the one is really awesome. Okay, so what are people saying?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
If you're just joining us tonight, we are doing the color combo put on by Carrie Griffiths and Paula Keene in the Facebook group called Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists. The colors this month are Burnt Ochre, which is similar to this, and Blue Indigo, and Turquoise. So the challenge is to make anything out of those colors. I made some gel prints with them last night, and today we are picking out beads to make a bracelet similar to this. This is last month's. Here it is.
Lava 1 by 1.
Okay.
So
there we go.
Does that mean both, or does that mean lava? I think it means lava.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's the semi tiebreaker. There, Caroline says
another lava.
Yeah.
Okay. Lava it is.
Here's the deal, guys. If you like or heart this video, we would appreciate it. That's the deal. I gotta go pick more. What was I doing? Copper.
Not seed beads. Spacers. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a indigo. Either or. Didn't mean to give you an earthquake there. Okay. So these are both sodalite stones. These right here are more of a rondelle kind of a shape. And then these are more of a hexagon shape. Abby could tell you the specific shape of them. But yeah. So round.
The tag should say the name
or,
of the shape.
Oh yeah, duh. Star cut. Rondelle or star. Rondelle is here. Stars are here. Rondelle or star.
And Debbie, I'm highlighting your comment just so that I have a good stopping point for where the votes are starting again. Don't feel like you're in timeout or anything.
Yeah. So yeah, rondelles or stars. Stars. Yeah, so I'm making a rat bracelet for every month of the year with the color combo. And I'm wearing the one from last month. And I also posted that in the Bead Place Facebook group. Guess what? It's called the Bead Place Facebook group. Nice and easy. Yeah, let's see. Star, star, star. Rondelle. Let me scroll back up. Rondelle, star, hexagon. I think the stars are winning. I was wondering about that. What were you wondering about, Debbie?
Why I highlighted her comment.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I think stars won. So,
okay,
we're going to do those. I'm going to make a decision. That is that.
Cool.
Let's do a turquoise, either or. Okay, so I think we're all pretty solid on the chips.
Yeah.
I think we're just going to do the chips.
Yeah.
Because
we
look at all that.
Yeah,
look at that in there. It's almost perfect. It is perfect. So we're going to choose between another big one. So we have, what is this called here? This is amazonite.
Amazonite.
I can't say it. Yes, that's
it's Russian amazonite.
Yes.
Fancy amazonite.
Amazonite. It's a hard word for me to say. Or
faceted crystal.
Yeah.
Here, come this way a little. There we go.
There we go. Crystal or stone. Or you can say amazonite.
Amazonite.
Yeah, I can't say it.
Say Amazon.
Amazonite.
Yep.
Yeah, like Labradorite is the dog, Labrador, then ite. Yeah. She'll tell me that one. What was the word that I was putting extra syllable in it last week?
I don't know.
Personalized, maybe.
You looked it up and it was a real word.
Yeah, I added an extra syllable or two to personalized. It was personalated. I don't know. My mouth just doesn't work sometimes. So yeah, we're doing crystal or stone or crystal or amazonite. I said it right that time. Let me see what chat is saying. Stone, crystal. I think the stones are winning by a landslide. I really do. Yeah. Okay.
Hey, are those heavy metal seed beads in inventory online yet or no? I know they're inventoried in our system, but are they online yet?
They're online, and I was leaving it to somebody in shop to put a quantity.
Yes. So they're in the system, but are they public and pictured?
No.
Okay.
No.
Then we'll maybe do a little sneaky peeky.
Okay, cool. So I'm calling it. I'm gonna use the stones. Our pile is looking really good over there. Okay, let's do. We'll circle back around and do another burnt ochre, either or. Let's see. We have 4, but I'm going to split it up into 2. Okay, so we have, what are these called? These are called Heshi beads, or these are rollers. So these have a large hole in it, and these could be a floater, somewhat. Not a huge hole, but a bigger hole. So yeah, we have Heshi beads, or we have rollers. Heshi or rollers. Some people say Hishi, but I don't know. Today I'm going to say Heshi. I know Becca. I don't know if Becca's still in chat or not, but Becca gave me a lesson on that, and I forgot what she said. But Heshi or roller. Personalizable. Yes, Sally. Thank you. Personalizable.
And
yeah.
It's a real word.
And it is a real word, but yeah. It just came out of my
long.
mouth accidentally. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's just the way my brain works. Either one, Heshi, both, Heshi.
Yeah, I vote Heshi too.
Okay.
Both
yeah, that's the one that Abby saw and said, oh, that's perfect. Yeah. Okay, we'll do that one.
It's good.
Cool.
Marcy said, not Kesha. Heshi.
Kesha did.
Oh, you're putting them on top of my choices.
Oh no.
My choices.
Kesha is the milkshake song.
I think she put Keisha. I don't know. Yeah, Kesha. No, that's Kellis.
That's right.
Kesha is like all of those cool party songs.
Yeah, the one that's in Diary of a Wimpy Kid and he falls back on his chair. But I
don't know what
picture what it is.
But
yeah. But yeah, I remember, yeah. It's a party song. I'll have to look it up in the car now. Party don't stop. Don't stop. Yeah, I don't know.
Is that it?
I don't know. And then she says something about little tipsy.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Okay, we're not going to use this.
I'm a professional singer.
Because it would
not.
It would get complicated. But look how cool the cork chord would be.
Is that new?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to vote on these. These are not even in the ballpark of being the same color, but we're going to choose either or. So we're going to choose dark or bright. They're both the same shape. This one is bigger. These are approximately 5 millimeters, I'm going to say, and these are approximately 6 or 7 millimeters. So we're going to choose dark or bright.
Maybe we should do a cork show.
Yeah.
Into the cord.
Yeah.
It was from a store buyout. A friend of mine unfortunately closed her bead store, and we just acquired some of the remaining inventory. So we don't have all the colors and all the sizes, but we've got a cool smattering of fun stuff.
Smattering.
A smattering.
People saying dark or bright?
Both. Let's scroll it and see. I will do some counting. Well, the comments are still rolling in. I'll wait till it slows.
You having fun? I'm having fun.
Me too.
Yeah.
I want some bold blue in this.
Well, next we have a choice that is pretty bold.
I want one of these guys.
Yeah, I'm going to do that one next time we circle back around to indigo. I'm trying to do a variety.
Okay, so let's start the voting. I got to count it.
My vote is dark, but I didn't want to say that before a lot of people vote because I don't want to influence your decision. We went to White Castle tonight for dinner. What did you guys have for dinner? And it was fun. We made friends.
Dark wins.
Dark wins?
Dark wins.
Okie dokie. That is our choice.
We did make friends, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, you made friends with them while I was in the bathroom. And then I came out and they said goodbye before they left. And they're like, oh, see you later. Yeah. Yeah. And it makes me feel so old that we called them kids. They're like 25. Yeah. It makes me feel so old to call somebody that's 25 a kid. But yeah.
It says my dinner was Pringles. That sounds like a great dinner.
Did you get the everything bagel flavor that I was telling you about? Was it you that I was telling that about? I don't know. I like the everything bagel flavored Pringles lately. They're so good. And also, I have Doritos that come in a Pringles can. They're like mini Doritos, and they come in a Pringles can. Yeah, so Abby described these. These are rondelles?
Yes.
Okay, rondelles.
Versus
or bicones. Rondelles or bicones. They're both kind of bright, like a bright dark bright, but just a little different shape. And they both have like that coppery finish around the edges. This one has a little bit more copper in it than this one does, but they're both pretty awesome. Rondelles or bicones.
Debbie had pork chops.
That sounds good.
Marcy wants that red business we had there. I don't really know what we were talking about, but I believe you. It sounds great.
The red business.
Lygia says, no, it was sour cream flavored.
Oh, those are good too.
Marcy says Nicole's. Probably bicones.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that.
That would be a pretty close autocorrect. Like if you.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be one thing. This morning I was in I was in chat in a live stream, and they were doing getting to know you questions, and one was 40 years from now, what will you look back on and think is nostalgic? And it's a hard question, but yeah. So looking back to now, what will be nostalgic? Autocorrect. remember when things spelled stuff wrong?
Because it would just know.
Yeah, in the future, it's gonna just know. There's no more autocorrect. It's just gonna know. Like when I do voice to text and I say my daughter's name, Sadie, it types in city. And when I say Siri to my phone, or no, when I say Sadie, my phone Siri wakes up, and yeah.
I've typed Sadie enough in my phone that when I spell it the traditional way, it corrects it to the way you guys spell it.
And that's funny because it doesn't spell it right for me.
That's funny.
Yeah, we spell it a little bit differently than traditional Sadie.
Sue made sheet pan dinner, cubed beef, asparagus, and sweet potato.
Rotodial phone, yeah, for sure. The rotary phone.
All right, let's count. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 1.
You're so sparkly.
2, 3.
Sparkle, sparkle.
Cyclones win.
Okay. Cool. Let's do turquoise again. And we're going to throw these in. Let me see the hole on these. Yeah, the hole is good. Okay. I feel like these are just a given because, I mean, it's 2 out of the 3 colors just right there.
Yeah, if anybody is like horribly opposed to those conglomerate lapis tubes, speak now or forever hold your peace, because we are just making an executive decision to put them in unless you guys are like horribly put off by them.
I think they're awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's funny because I see these all the time and I'm like, what would I do with those?
Mm-hmm.
But for this project, it's perfect.
Yeah. Marcy says add them.
Yep. Let's do it.
I'm into it.
Okay. Marcy gave us permission.
Legia says do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So rondelles or melons. The rondelles are 2 different colors of turquoise. There is a opaque and a transparent. So one's kind of lighter and darker. They're really dimensional. And then the melons are like a lighter kind of turquoise, but it does have that coppery lines on it.
So rondelles or melons?
Rondelles or melons?
Sally says we have to do the burnt orange flowers too. So we're just going to go ahead and move to these.
Yeah, that was going to be my next either or, but yeah, let's just do it. Yeah. We'll just do it. Rondelles or melons? Do you like my melons? I think they are nice melons. Cantaloupe is good. Watermelon's good.
Everybody's saying both.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We have been trained right, don't we?
Yeah, we do. we have it's like either split down the middle or both.
Both so, it is.
Lots more boths
yeah.
this time. Oh, okay. Marcy says, yes, that was my red business. The flowers.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do these for sure. They're cool.
Yeah. And I'm going to flash the color card on the screen again so you can see how it's like similar. It's not perfect. Mm-hmm.
It's pretty darn awesome. Yeah.
There's my people.
Oh, better let them in.
It's raining.
Yeah. Yeah. So these have some opaque and some transparent parts. It's like they're dimensional. They are pretty cool. And look, we have barcodes now so we can go boop. After 20 years of writing tickets, we have a machine that goes boop. So we are in the future. Okay. And all we have left on the table here besides seed beads is these fire polish that are copper and these planets. So I'll let Abby decide about that. Seed beads. We only have one. Oh no, we have 2 orange. Seed beads. Dark or light? Dark or light? Orange. This is more of a ambery, root beery color, and this is orange. And I will hold this up to this for comparison. I'll put it in the middle. Yeah. So dark or light? Oh, Becca says light. Fire polish and light. Dark, light. Yeah. Light. Wow, it's surprising that a lot of people are saying light. I think this is just way too bright, but I mean, that's me. And like I said, I don't work a lot with warm colors. So it's interesting to see what you guys are saying. Orange, light. I think overwhelmingly is light. Okay, I'm calling it. And the dark blue, do we like the regular matte or do we want the Picasso finish? This is the regular or this is Picasso. Regular or Picasso in blue. I don't know which one I like more, so whatever you choose is going to be great. And just for comparison, I will hold these up with it so we can kind of see what we're working with here. Yeah, regular or Picasso. And there it is next to our other blue beads. Let's see. Picasso. Everybody's saying Picasso. Both? Maybe not both. I think Picasso is going to win. Yeah, I think everybody's saying Picasso. Picasso it is. I'm calling it. Cool. Okay. These are fun, though. I want to do something else with these. Those are cool. Okay, so for the turquoise, we have swimming pool, light, or Picasso. Swimming pool, light, or Picasso. And I am going to highlight this comment because that is where we are starting a new vote. There we go. Abby's gonna love what I'm calling these. Swimming pool, light, or Picasso. And I will put these here so we can kind of see what we're working with. Swimming pool, light, or Picasso. I knew she'd laugh at what I'm calling them. Yeah.
Did you highlight Sue's comment?
Because it's the bookmark.
Okay.
Yeah. What are they saying about the aquas? Turquoise, not aqua. Turquoise. There's always a debate. Is it aqua, turquoise, teal?
Picasso, light, or Picasso, swimming pool, light. Picasso, light. It is.
Kayla says all of them? Or was it on the, that was on the blue of them. She said both. Yeah. It's a good mixture this time. Make piles so I can see how much of all the colors. Earthquake, sorry. I can see.
That's pretty darn even.
All the colors. Yeah.
Let's see. Let me count again. 1, 2, 3.
I'm just going to make a beautiful mess here on the table with everything that we're working with. So we have a nice visual.
4, 5, 6.
I'm going to try to clump them together by color, but
1, 2, 3,
we'll see what happens. That's pretty good.
6. So light and Picasso are tied over.
Well, why don't we just do both of these then?
Wait, hold on. That's swimming pool.
Oh, light and Picasso?
Yeah.
Are winning?
Yeah, and they're too similar.
They are. Well, if it helps, we're doing Picasso of the darker blue, the blue indigo. So I feel like we should only do one Picasso to make it special.
Those of you who voted swimming pool, vote between light and Picasso, if you don't mind. You can be our tiebreakers.
Yeah.
So there were a good handful of you who voted for swimming pool. But if you can
break the tie between light and Picasso. Here's the other sea beads we're working with. The indigo blue is a Picasso. So that's a factor. Do you want 2 Picassos or something that is opposite? This is kind of a matte like this is. These both have the same kind of a look to them.
Everybody's saying light.
I think so too.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Very good. Very good. And then I was going to ask you when you got back, Abby. The only thing left that we didn't do either or because they're like kind of oddballs is the fire polish and the planets.
So let's do yes or no for these. Let's do yes or no for fire polish which can you just hold the fire polish? So let's do yes or no fire polish, but please type fire polish, yes or no, or FP if you'd like. FP, yes or no. And then we can also do the metals at the end, and we'll keep the metals easy for you guys.
Yeah, she has some cool stuff up here.
Over on time.
Yeah. We're having fun shopping.
Everybody's saying yes to the fire polish.
Okay.
So we will move on to those Saturns. Let's do yes, no on the Saturns. Yes, no, or...
Yeah, I'm trying to show the shape. They're a cool shape.
Saturn.
Yeah, and they're faceted around the middle, and I love them.
I vote yes.
Yeah, I do too.
Yes.
Okay, cool. What else we got?
We have dangles. I think we have a bit of a comment delay going too, so I'm sorry if I prematurely said yes on Saturns. But I'm voting. So, all right. So we've got some chains here that can be used as chains or as dangles. So they could be like little chain swags, like what Becky likes to do,
like a bridge,
or they could be just taken off of their little connector bits and used as little mini charms.
Like a small charm, yeah. So these are leaves.
So we're going to do drops or leaves. Sorry, I'm trying to put them up there as well. So the drops are a little bit brighter, or leaves. So let's do drops or leaves, or both.
I don't think both.
You don't think? Okay.
Totally different shapes. And,
I thought they were different enough that.
Well, yeah, no, they're very different.
Okay.
Different color, kind of the same shape. They're both elongated, but
okay.
One or the other. This one's more antique-y looking, and this one's more of a bright copper.
Like a burnished.
Yeah.
Copper.
Yeah.
So far, drops are in the lead. Drops, leaves, drops.
And this one has a big enough and sturdy enough link that this could be used as the clasp also, where you put your lobster into the chain, make it adjustable. Or you could use it for charms. If you take this off here, you could use the charms and you could use the chain.
Mm-hmm.
You could.
I'm gonna bully you into trying a new clasp.
Oh no. What is it? Oh, I think I saw it over there.
Yeah. Okay. Drops are winning by far.
Okay. We will put the leaves away. They are beautiful, but maybe not for this project. Cool. Yeah, these are fun, and they're nearly the same color as the fire polish.
If you liked the leaves, you can buy them on our website and supplement your Choose Your Own Adventure kit.
What chain number is leaves?
I don't know, but I'll find it.
if you go to the chain and search leaves, it'll come up.
Okay.
I promise. What you got, Abby?
First, we're going to vote whether we want to use big heavy metal seed beads or little heavy metal seed beads. So this is, these are new. They're not on the website yet. You're getting a sneak peek. We've had the heavy metal seed beads before in other colors, but we're expanding our color selection while they're still available. They are a U.S. manufactured metal seed bead, and they are being discontinued, but we're getting as many as we possibly can until they're gone. So let's vote size 6 or size 8, and then we'll choose colors. So size 6 or size 8.
Yeah. So keep in mind, the other seed beads we have are size 6s. So it's really a question of, do you want variety or do you want them all to be the same size?
Or we can just vote no. But I see these as spacers rather than seed beads.
Yeah, for sure.
What was I doing? Linking leaf
6
chain.
or 8. The 6s are bigger. The 8s are smaller.
Yes.
Yeah. And I hope it helps that I'm putting other stuff up there with it so you can just see it next to it and compare it.
It helps me.
Yeah. I mean, like, I have it on the table here in front of me, but I just want to make sure that you guys are seeing everything.
Almost a landslide. Oh, maybe not. Maybe the 6s are coming back. Nope. 8s.
8s are winning?
All right.
Okay.
So let me have those 6s. Thank you. And then let's vote between the two 8 colors.
Dark or light?
Dark, light, or both? I would say 1 because they're pretty similar.
Yeah, I would say 1 also. So here's the fire polish that we're using. And then here is the chain that we're using. So that might influence your decision of whether you choose dark or light.
I like dark because I think it adds dimension.
In this design, I would say I would like the dark also, but that is just me, and I'm not going to make up people's mind for them.
Yes.
Yeah. This almost reads gold when it's next to
very yellow copper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a very bright copper.
Yeah. The darker one kind of, I think, goes with the fire polish and the chain better. That's just my opinion. So let's see what people think.
And we have that bright color here down here with the lava.
We do. Yeah.
So that's almost everybody is saying dark. So we'll go with dark.
Yay.
All right. And then after that, we have.
And there's more.
Spacer choices. We have 4 choices for you. All right. I'm going to have you hold them this way so that that tag doesn't cover up the beads.
Yeah.
So these are our spacer options. Ooh, do we want to do flat spacers versus round spacers?
Yes. Pick one round and one. Yeah. So with the rounds, choose big or little. These are little rosettes, I believe.
Beaded
no, they're not.
Beads. Tier cast beaded seed beads.
Yeah.
Size 8 beaded seed beads.
Yeah. Little or big. You can type little or big. How big will this bead
pack be? So we fill a 2x3 bag about halfway up, but it depends on, so it always depends on the price of the items that you guys select. So like that Hubei turquoise, and like the Amazonite and stuff like that, like some of those higher end strands, you'll have fewer stones in that pack if you guys are picking really high end items. So it's a $14.95 price point, but we always go way over. Like we just always throw in extra to make it like look super special.
Yeah.
So I wish I had a better answer for you, but I promise you, you're always getting way more than $14.95 value.
Do we have any smattering packs that we can show?
Yeah,
like past ones?
Definitely.
That's a good idea. We'll show you what the past ones look like. We have a couple left over.
Yeah.
And those are on our website too.
There it is. I was going to say before I run up and get it, I was going to link that spacer because that's a really popular spacer.
It is. Yeah.
It looks like everybody's voting for big mostly.
Yeah, those are the same almost shape as like the melons that we're going to use.
Yeah, those are cool.
So either one of these would be awesome, I think.
Yes. Looks like big is our winner. If you start
big is our winner. And then we will do the flat spacers. Where's the other one? There it is. So flat spacers, we have daisy spacers, or we have donuts. They're not called donuts, but we're going to call them donuts. Daisies are donuts. Yeah, they're not showing up too well. Let me take them out of the bag. I think we all know what daisy spacers look like, but I'm going to take them out of the bag. Oh, I need to plug in my phone. Hang on just a second, guys. There we go. Daisy spacers. And the round ones. There we go. I think we can see. Good. Daisies are donuts. Daisies are rounds. What are you going to call them? Daisies are donuts. I think I'm getting donuts. The donuts are going to float around more because we're using Eslon, which is this thread here. So these are going to float around more. Yeah, just because they're bigger hole. So, Daisy donuts. I think donuts didn't leave. I'm going to have Abby look at it. Oh, she's got a whole basket of goodness here.
I was just going to show 2 different months because, like, some of the months had higher.
Yeah, they read differently. Yeah. Daisies or donuts?
Let us see. Okay. Caroline says, do we need to buy some of the stones like the lapis tubes? They're all going to be in your, everything we pick is going to be represented in your pack.
Yeah. You'll get at least a couple.
Get a full strand, but if you do want a full strand of anything, let us know.
Let us know. If it's not online, we'll hook it up for you. Yeah, but you'll at least get a couple of everything on the table. There's a lot of different stuff here. Wow, we got a really good mix today. I'm excited.
Donuts win.
Okay, very good.
All right. Last
Abby has a surprise.
Well, how about you do that while I show the well, I get the stuff out for the showing the previous months.
Okay.
So that
I'm putting away these daisies because I made a mess. Okay. Yeah, so Abby wants me to try a new clasp tonight, and I think it's a button.
So let's vote whether you want a longhorn or a mandala. So you can say cow or flower.
Cow or flower. My hand looks like it's huge.
No, it does not.
It's just really close to the technology. Oh, look at that.
It's going to be close.
Abby's making it fancy.
All right. While you guys are voting on that, I did just want to show you. This is not well organized at all, but this was that carrot curl one that we talked about earlier. So you can see there's a good few rose quartz. There's a lot of check glass in there, lots of pretty seed bead colors, some specialty beads, pearls. Yeah. So
yeah, some check glass, Java.
And this is one pack. So I'm going to show you another month. Give me just a second to clear this tray.
And I believe she has last month over there.
I do.
Which is this.
And we got smart.
This is probably about one pack that I have here. And this wraps around my wrist 3 times. It's on Eslon.
We got smart and made more packs this time. Because we sold out or close to sold out relatively quick. Oh, there's a lot of Swarovski crystal in this.
Oh, yeah, the peach.
Yeah. Well, we did a couple of colors of Swarovski.
At least 2 colors of the crystal formerly known as Swarovski.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this wraps around my wrist 3 times.
I heard Jill Wiseman tonight say in that the Bead Shopping Network preview stream that if you bought it as Swarovski, you can still call it Swarovski.
Really?
So apparently we can still call
say the S word
Swarovski because that is not what I read.
No.
But I stopped reading the press releases after.
It's just disgusting. I know. I know.
After they made me mad. So.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Let me come on over.
So we can say Swarovski.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'll double check. I mean, I trust Jill.
Yeah.
Because she would know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like the mandala won.
Thank you. I liked that one better.
Yay.
Cool. So yeah, I've been putting lobsters on these with either chain or just like a link right there as a clasp. But I've done buttons before, but not a lot. So Abby's gonna show me a new trick.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
And if you would want to show them the cord again for our friends that were not here earlier when we this one.
Eslon. Oh, yeah, this is Eslon that we're gonna be using tonight. This is on our website too, under cords. Comes in like, I don't know, at least 20 colors. Love it. I love it. I use this for Kumihimo also. And I love it. So this is the cord that Abby got out and wanted me to show you. She says she has a trick up her sleeve. I don't know.
I do. Ooh. Okay, so this was last month's smattering of gemstones and check glass. A lot of really pretty tiger's eye in here because it's dark colored. I probably should have grabbed a different tray because it's dark colors on white. It doesn't show as well. But lots of vintage and modern check glass.
Aventurine.
And tiger's eye. And aventurine jade. And some Indonesian Java. Some Chinese
Fire
crystal.
polish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty colors.
All right.
So,
so
yes, 2 millimeter.
what are we doing tomorrow, Becky? Let's go to face cam and you can tell them what we're doing tomorrow.
Hi.
Hi.
Tomorrow I'm going to start putting all this together into a project similar to what I did last month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bracelet or necklace, however you want to wear it.
So you can join us tomorrow at noon. Oh, that's not the right link. You can join us tomorrow at noon Central. And we will be assembling, like what Becky said. And you can grab a smattering of the beads that we picked with your help tonight. I just posted the link in the chat. On that page also, you can find the previous month's mystery inspiration like mini kits if you are inspired by watching our replays of those previous months. You can check those out on the YouTube channel if you haven't seen them before. It's always fun to kind of explore using colors that you wouldn't necessarily have thought to work with. Like Becky and I both learned a lot during the carrot curl and what was it, Indian pink?
Flushing pink, carrot curl, and peach.
Yep.
It was challenging, but I ended up really liking it a lot.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Maybe I'll bring that bracelet too tomorrow.
Well, and we used some tricks that we've had up our sleeves for implementing contrast with black and white to kind of
it tricks your brain.
Join those colors together, and make them make sense. So we've kind of showed that trick before with the spice cake kit that I'm going to link in chat for you guys. Because it's colors that you might think clash, but when you implement those metallics and black and whites, it really kind of grounds it all and makes it look more cohesive. So with these kind of like create with us streams that we do the following morning after our choose your own adventure streams, it allows us to kind of learn with you guys while we're sharing our tips and tricks for how to make a cohesive, beautiful design with these gorgeous beads that fit the really cool colorways.
Last month we didn't choose any black or white, and so far we don't have any black and white for this, but maybe that'll change tomorrow. We'll see. I feel like we have a lot here.
You have the cord.
Yeah, the cord is it's white.
And I
think that'll make it pop and look summery.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right. We don't have black.
But black and dark blue is
Yeah, and I feel like the copper is almost like brown. So that might be our neutral.
Yeah.
Well, we will see you guys tomorrow at noon.
With coffee.
Yes, with coffee. Bring your coffee, guys. Or whatever you like to drink in the morning. And then we will see you the following day at 7 p.m. Central for Bead Shopping Network, which is the summer market for Bead Shopping Network. Over $150 value prize, lots of giveaways. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and we will see you there. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Bye.